Hey, this is Lauri at Evergreen Pilates, and today we're going to look at rowings 5 and 6, which is shaving the head and hug a tree. So for these two exercises, we're using one yellow spring, which is a medium. We want to scooch back so that your sits bones are reaching towards the creases of the shoulder blocks and you're sitting over your pelvis neutral. If you have tight hips and this is difficult, you want to prop yourself up on something. Sit on a couple pads, maybe sit on a kind of a lower yoga block, something that would allow you to be neutral in your pelvis as opposed to tucked back behind your hips here. Okay, once you've achieved that position, reach back for your handles and then reach into your handles to open the springs and bring your hands into a diamond shape. So that means you have your thumbs and index fingers touching. You notice that I hinged forward on a diagonal with my spine as I reached into those handles, opening the springs. Starting position is to have your elbows bent wide and your thumbs at the nape of your neck. And as you're here, you kind of want to notice a few things. First of all, if you are really flexible, that you're not jutting your ribs forward, but knitting your ribs together. And then there's this little feeling of wrapping your shoulder blades down onto your rib cage as well. Press down through the backs of your hips, down through the backs of the thighs. And then also notice, if you can feel the back of your neck, that's good. That means you haven't dropped your head forward off of your spine. So we want one continuous line from your sacrum through the back of your neck. Oh, inhale, press up, straightening your arms. Exhale, bend. Inhale, press up. Meanwhile, press down and back through your hips. Exhale, bend, drawing your thumbs to the nape of your neck. Inhale, press up. Exhale down. So part of the challenge is just holding the length of the spine, wrapping the ribs, engaging the core, and the flexibility required in your shoulders, your arms, and even your hips. On the last one, we inhale, stretch up, and then exhale, separate the hands and circle around and down. Close the springs. So for the next rowing, if that's rowing 6, crisscross the legs the opposite way if possible. Still be seated over your sits bones. Make your spine nice and vertical. And now take your arms out to the sides. So you can think of your arms resting on a tabletop. So if they're out to the sides resting on a tabletop, it means the elbows are not dipping down. They're lifted. So kind of lift your elbows and feel the back of your arms, the back of your shoulders engage. So inhale, come together in a circle where your fingertips touch. When you got here, you still have your shoulders back like you're against a wall. Your heart is lifted. Exhale, open. Inhale, come together, and exhale. So you're going to notice that as I come together, there's no hunching of the shoulders and rounding of the spine. Everything stays very stabilized. I'm even thinking of pressing down through the hips as I reach forward with my hands. So after 3, we reverse the breath pattern. It's inhale here, exhale, hug. Inhale, exhale, hug. And one more, inhale, and exhale, hug. And then close the springs, lower the arms, and hang up your handles. And that was rowings 5 and 6, so shaving the head and hug a tree, or sometimes known as hug a ball too. Thank you for watching. I'll look forward to seeing you in class.